We continue now at the top of Daf Kuf Samach Beis Amud Aleph and Meseches Bava Basra. This is Bava Basra Daf 162a. And the previous Amud Rabbi Yochanan said that the last line of a document, it has to review the basic contents of the document. And the Gemara asked, why is that the case? And the Gemara now says, Amar Rav Amram says, Lefi she'ein lameidin mishita achrona, because you can't learn anything from that last line of the document. That's why it basically has to be a summary. And the Rashbam explains, Amar Rav Amram, Lefi she'ein lameidin mishita achrona. Rav Amram says, because you can't learn from the last line, Mipnei she'ein ha'edim yechol lekarev chasimoson kol kach besamach besof hashtar. It's because the witnesses, when they sign the document, they can't put their signatures all the way right up to the last line. Umanichan revach ben hashtar. There has to be a little space that they leave between the document itself, the text of the document, and their signatures. So we're concerned a person can forge, can add a line there between the signatures and the text of the document. And therefore, the Rabbanan instituted that you have to review, you have to summarize the basic contents of the shtar in that last line. You don't write in anything that would be a new piece of information. That way, if someone does come and forge and add something after some time, we won't lose anything. If you don't learn anything from there, because everything that's in the last line, it was already written above. Even if they go ahead and forge and add something in that blank area after that last line, between the shtar and the edim, it won't matter. We don't learn anything anyway from the last line, so that prevents that problem. And the Rashbam notes, we're talking here in a situation where it's not written in the shtar sharar v'kayim. It doesn't say it's confirmed as established to show where the end is. The Rashbam says this appears to me to be the proper explanation. And the Gemara continues, Amar le Rav Nachman le Rav Amram. Rav Nachman said to Rav Amram, Minolacha, from where do you know this idea? Amar le said to him, the Tanya, because we learned in a Braisa, Hirchik eso edim shnei shitin min haksav. If a person distances the signatures of the witnesses 2 lines from the writing in the document, possible, that's disqualified. Shita achas kosher, but if it's just 1 line, then it's kosher. And the Gemara says, Ma'ishna shnei shitin dilma mizayev v'chasav. What's the difference? 2 lines. Why is that problematic? Because he might forge, he might write something in there. Shita achas nami. So when it comes to 1 line as well, mizayev v'chasav. Why aren't we worried that he's going to forge? He's going to add something and write something over there. Elalav shmamina. Rather, don't we see from this ein lameidin mishito achrona, that you don't learn anything out from the last line? And the Gemara says shmamina. The Gemara says indeed we see that this is the case. And the Rashbam explains here, if the witnesses are signed 2 lines from the bottom, it's puzzle. Again, if it doesn't say shar v'kayim, even if there are witnesses that nothing was added, nothing was forged, nevertheless, the shtar is like a mere shard, it's like nothing. It wasn't made properly. It's similar to a loan that is bal peh, it's similar to an oral loan that you don't have any document. And the Gemara says, don't we see from here, you don't learn anything out from the last line. Hilkach, therefore, hirchik shnei shitin puzzle. If you have 2 lines that are blank between the text and the signatures, that's disqualified. Sheyachol ezayev shnei shitin v'nilmod min harishona, because you can then forge 2 lines and you can learn something from that first line. That's why that's going to be problematic. But again, if it is just 1 line, so then it is okay. And we will continue with this discussion in the next video on Daf Kuf Samach Beis Amud Beis.